Have you ever wondered if probiotics could be beneficial for children with ADHD? If so, stick around because that's what we're going to talk about today. Now, if you don't already know me, my name is Dana Kay. I'm a board certified holistic health and nutrition practitioner, and I specialize in working with families of children with ADHD, helping them to naturally reduce those challenging ADHD symptoms. Now, I know I don't sound like I live in the USA, but I do live in sunny Seattle, sunny sometimes. And I work with families all across the country, helping them. Now, if you haven't yet subscribed to this YouTube channel, I want to invite you to do so. By subscribing, you do two things. Firstly, you make sure you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. And secondly, you tell other people that this channel is actually worth watching. So please go ahead and hit that subscribe button now. Okay, let's dive in. Let's talk about probiotics. Now, as you may already know, there is a close link between the gut and the brain. The brain has many areas that are involved in gut function, but one of the main areas is the frontal lobe. And the frontal lobe is involved in things like attention, focus, executive function, planning, organizing, problem solving. These are areas with which many of our kids with ADHD struggle. So ensuring that gut is functioning at its best will ensure our children's frontal lobe is functioning well as well. Now, research shows that taking probiotics can help reduce inflammation. They can help detoxification, reduce anxiety, improve mood, and also protect the body against the damaging mental and physical effects of stress. The problem, though, is with a lot of probiotics is that the strains don't actually survive digestion. Not all probiotics are considered equal. My favorite probiotics are the ones that actually reseed the gut rather than putting in strains that go away once the supplement is stopped. So, introducing you to Pro Thrive. Pro Thrive is something we have been working on for 18 months, and I'm so excited because it does things no other probiotic on the market can do. This formulation contains clinically tested powerhouse ingredients. They include spore-forming probiotics that can survive digestion and reseed the gut. Like I said, many probiotics on the market can't even survive the digestive tract, but ProThrive can. It also contains non-spore forming probiotics and saffron extract, which is a calming botanical ingredient that actually supports the central nervous system, mood, and so much more. One study actually showed that saffron showed equal efficacy as methylphenidate. For those that don't know, methylphenidate is a common ADHD medication, and it showed equal efficacy in treating ADHD symptoms. Amazing. So ProThrive harnesses the gut-brain axis to promote cognitive function, concentration, and mental ease. And I absolutely love this brand new probiotic. It is a powerhouse supplement, and I'm so excited that it is finally released to the public, meaning you guys. So now I'm going to dive a little bit more deeper about these ingredients. This is going to get a little bit technical, so please ask any questions in the comments if you get confused or if I don't explain it okay. So firstly, our gut microbes, our gut bacteria, they produce a significant number of neurotransmitters, our happy feel-good hormones in our body, and B vitamins that are essential for biochemical reactions in the brain. Now, these gut microbes also support the gut mucosal layer, which acts as a barrier between the inner contents of the intestines and the rest of the body. When this barrier is disrupted, a gut-derived endotoxin known as lipopolysaccharide, which is called LPS for short, it actually seeps into the blood. And this nasty LPS stimulates the production of pro-inflammatory cytokines and cortisol, which can be detrimental to the brain function. You may have heard of cytokines with the COVID, those cytokine storms. And this LPS actually stimulates the production of that. Now, one of the first areas of the brain to be affected by cytokines are the inhibitory systems, such as the frontal lobe. Now, the frontal lobe helps tune out irrelevant environmental stimuli and curb emotional outbursts. Now, in fact, people with frontal lobe damage present with a lack of emotional control and reduced ability to concentrate. There are numerous reports that have concluded that patients displaying ADHD symptoms have higher serum cytokine levels than non-ADHD controls, which is super, super interesting. In fact, one study reported an association between levels of pro-inflammatory serum cytokines and severity of ADHD symptoms. So based on this evidence, one of the primary methods for supporting brain health and emotional well-being is to reduce inflammatory cytokines. So our probiotic contains 3 powerhouse ingredients, and they're patent, and it's a patent probiotic, and it's clinically shown to support gut barrier integrity, thereby reducing the amount of LPS in the bloodstream and staving off cytokine production. The first ingredient is Mega Trio. It's a spore-forming probiotic. So as I already mentioned, I prefer spore-forming probiotics as they reseed that gut rather than putting in probiotics that can't survive digestion. Compared to other popular probiotic strains, Mega Trio exhibits superior potency and viability during not only the manufacturing process, but also digestion, meaning it actually survives and reseeds the gut. Now, the next strain in there is called B. longum 1714. It is a novel probiotic strain, and it's classified as a psychobiotic, which is clinically shown to support both the gut-brain axis and the HPA axis system, which is a system that regulates the effects of stress on the nervous system. B. longum helps maintain healthy cortisol levels in the body through modulating that LPS-induced cytokine activity. Cortisol is our stress hormone, and it's associated with that tired yet wired sort of state of mind. Cortisol levels can be increased by leaky gut and the associated boost of pro-inflammatory cytokine production. So in a recent human clinical trial, researchers measured effects of B. longum supplementation on cognition, brain activity patterns, and feelings of stress in 22 healthy people. And at each stage of the experiment, subjects were exposed to an acute controlled stressor and were asked to complete a series of cognitive tests. Researchers measured the level of cortisol output in the brain using a resting EEG. And at the end of the experiment, results showed that B. longum supported memory, reduced cortisol output, and lowered daily stress. In a similar study involving 44 people, scientists measured the effects of 4 weeks of B. longum supplementation on stress response and neural activation. Researchers found that the probiotic supplementation actually changed the brain's coping mechanisms related to external stressors. Specifically, the probiotic reduced beta band activity and increased theta and alpha band activity, which is the shift in neural function that is linked to that calm yet focused state of awareness. So as you can imagine, this would be great for kids with ADHD. Now, the last powerhouse ingredient is saffron. Saffron extract is a calming botanical ingredient that supports central nervous system function, cytokine balance, mood, and so much more. Thrive contains a branded saffron extract known as Affron, which is sourced from the Mediterranean. And in a recent 6-week randomized double-blind study, researchers tested the effects of saffron on 54 children aged 6 to 17 with ADHD. Now, approximately half of the participants received the saffron extract, while the other half of the participants received methylphenidate, which is a common pharmaceutical medication that is given for ADHD. So researchers tracked ADHD symptoms using clinically relevant assessment tools such as teacher and parent ADHD rating scale number 4. And the assessments were completed at the start, the baseline, at week 3 and week 6. results indicated that saffron showed equal efficacy as methylphenidate in treating ADHD symptoms. So you can totally see why this supplement is a powerhouse supplement. Now, those are the ingredients, and that's a bit of a deep dive for you. I want to say, and I want to preface to say, will supplementation be the be all and end all, the miracle cure? No, you can't supplement your way out of a poor diet. But supplementation, especially paired with other natural strategies that reduce inflammation in the body, the brain, and the gut, can support the body and help our kids with ADHD thrive. So I'm going to pop the link to this particular probiotic into the video description. Be sure and check it out and grab yourself a bottle or two to try today. I hope this has been helpful, and if you've got any questions whatsoever, pop them into the comments below. Take care. Bye for now.